Hi, Harrison here at Assured Estate Agents. A very happy new year to everybody. I know it's not the start of the new year that we're all hoping, but nevertheless, here we are. I wanted to do this evening's video just in response to, of course, the address by our Prime Minister Boris Johnson tonight at 8 o'clock. We have had a lot of emails and texts already, so I just wanted to set out in a nice small video the steps that we're taking and hopefully answer some of the questions that have been emailed into us. So I've got a list here which I'll just make my way through. So first and foremost, our branch was planned to reopen tomorrow, Tuesday the 5th of January at 10 a.m. That is still happening, so we are reopening the branch after the festive season from 10 a.m, operating Monday to Friday 10 till 5. But we won't be open as usual per se. We're going to be operating on an appointment only basis. So if you do need to come into the branch for whatever reason, please call us in advance or email us in advance at least an hour before, just to check our availability and to get that appointment booked in, because you may turn up and we might not be able to let you in because we're with other customers. If you are attending for an appointment, please attend wearing a face covering. We'll be doing the same as well. This is to protect us both. I will be observing social distancing in our client area. So if you do need to come and see us, then please do make that appointment. Otherwise, unfortunately, we won't be able to let you in. We do have our own NHS Trace and Test and Trace app, so please have your smartphone ready just to scan in and check in there as well, as per government guidance. If you do need to see us and you can't get to branch, that's fine. We can continue with our phone appointments or our Zoom appointments, which we have been doing. It's the new norm now, Zoom and FaceTime and the like. So we can still continue to do that. That's fine. Next point is home moves. We've downloaded the guidance from and available on gov.uk website. It's quite clear that home moves can continue, and this was the case in lockdown version 1, as everyone's calling it. But if you are moving, whether you're letting, renting or buying a property, then do follow all of the safety measures and guidance that's on there, such as social distancing. You know, if you're loading a van, or maintain your social distancing, or if it's a van man or woman that you don't know, then perhaps travel in a different vehicle to them. So do follow the guidance that's readily available on gov.uk. So home moves can continue. They will continue to happen for both rentals and the sales market. So we are not business as usual, but we are still operating our business, and we can still advertise and let out properties. So if you are a landlord or a vendor that's a little bit anxious about getting your property on the market at the moment, then we can still do that. That's not a problem. It may take that little bit longer than usual. And viewings, we are still conducting viewings now. Since March last year, we have been developing our video viewings, and we've gradually got a little bit better at them. They're getting a little bit more creative as time goes on. Video viewings will be our preferred option at the moment. So in every property listing from this point forward, and most of them now dating back to the end of the year, you will notice a video tour on there. Sometimes there's a few different video tours, so there's different styles of tours. Do click on those. If you feel that you are really interested in the property, then you can book a physical viewing with us on the back end of that. But we would ask that where possible, please opt for the video viewing first. Access the already available video tour that will be on the listing. We can still agree a let on the back end of a video tour. We can also agree a sale on the back end of a video tour. For sales, from a legal point of view, there may be the requirement to have to see the property in person. So you can do that prior to completion. So we can agree a sale and a let on the back end of a video tour. So don't think that that's an issue. If you do want to book a viewing of a property, both sales and lettings, then we have, and we've been doing this now since March last year, we have changed the way we do video viewings in-person viewing slightly. We're no longer unable to do open house viewings. That means where multiple people arrive at the same time. We're giving allocated blocks of 15, 20, 25 minutes to viewers. So why that's important is it means that you're not coming into close contact with any other person, and it also means usually a viewing takes about 10 minutes. It means that at the end of the viewing we can sanitize handles, doors, we can open the windows to ventilate the property, and then there's no chance of you coming into close contact with the viewer before or the viewer after. We are doing all of those measures. We're opening windows, we're opening internal doors, we're sanitising handles, and we're taking as many measures as possible. What we would ask of viewers, and this is really important to us as a business, first of all, if you can't make a viewing, please let us know. We're not going to shout at you. In fact, we'll be most thankful. If you can't make a viewing for whatever reason, please give us a call or drop us an email and just say, I can't make it, so we can give that slot to somebody else. In times like these where we can only do one viewing for every 20-25 minutes, if you don't turn up, that could mean our agent is waiting there for, on occasions over an hour, and nothing's happening. So it's a big waste of time, and we could give that slot to somebody else. So please let us know. Please do try and attend on time as well. If you're late, it means your viewing is going to be shorter, because you're only there for your designated 15, 20, 25 minutes. And we need to make way for the next person. When you do attend, you must wear a face covering. It's mandatory, it's not an optional, unfortunately. So either a face mask or your visor. We'll be doing the same as well. If you have a mask exemption, then please wear your visor. They're quite cheap to pick up from places, discount stores like Home Bargains. And maintain 2 metre social distancing at the viewing as well. And everything else in terms of applying for a property is done now digitally. So all of the paperwork from application straight through to your tenancy signing, that can be and is all digital, except in circumstances where you don't physically have access to a computer. Then we can do it. The old-fashioned way, as we're calling it now. But most things are done digitally, so there is very limited trace contact for you as a viewer. So great lengths that we have always been going to since March last year, and we continue to do that in viewings. Inspections, this is going to be actively reviewed on a regular basis. First and foremost, all inspections in the between now and the middle of February will be postponed until March. So if you are due an inspection January, February, that will be postponed till March. In March we'll be doing viewings of higher risk properties. So if you have a viewing coming up, we will write to you or we will email you just to let you know that has been postponed. If you're expecting an inspection because there's been an issue at the property or an ongoing maintenance issue, or you've had some maintenance done recently, then we will be in contact and discuss that a little bit further with you, because we still need to come out to the property, maybe to inspect works, inspect the property and see how things are progressing. So we will be speaking to you separately about that if you are a tenant. We won't just be turning up, and we'll be taking into consideration all of the social distancing measures, having as minimal people attend the property as possible and only attending where necessary. So the important factor to us is making sure that we're not making unnecessary trips into tenanted properties, both to protect you as our tenant and us as a team. If you are isolating, then we'll have a conversation about that. We of course won't attend in those situations. And if you are shielding, as now that's come back into force, we have a list of our vulnerable tenants. So if you are on that list, we will write to you and offer you any support that we can, and we won't be attending the property unless we absolutely have to, i.e. in an emergency. So inspections will be reviewed on a regular basis. We will be in contact with you about that. Maintenance issues. Please continue to report any maintenance issues to us, as you already have done in the past. lettings@assuredestateagents.com is where you email your maintenance issues to. Very soon we will be having a reporting portal on our website where you can log jobs, and that goes straight into our system. So that's in development at the moment. What I would say about maintenance, there will be undoubtedly less tradesmen available now, and that may be because certain suppliers are in a higher demand or less of a supply. And it may be that for non-urgent maintenance issues, we're unable to get a maintenance person out to you as quick as what we would usually do. So, of course, we will be reverting back to our priority tiered status. And by that we mean we will only we will be treating more urgent maintenance issues in order of importance. So if you have a gas, electric or water issue, a heating issue, a leak, a broken window, things like that, then they will be treated with more urgency than those people that have got a squeaky door or a broken blind. So do continue to report your maintenance issues. They will be triaged almost, but please just bear with us and understand that maintenance contractors may not be working as usual, so there may be more delays to experience as in the coming weeks. But of course, if there is an urgent issue with your property, then we will endeavour to get that sorted as soon as possible. And finally, we have some new team members joining the team. We have two new starters towards the end of January, beginning of February, and of course those that I've been speaking with, Ellie on customer services. She only joined us on a temporary basis, but she's staying with us, which is great news. So she's going to be in branch from Tuesday the 5th of January from 10 a.m. Now, as things change, we may have some team members working from home and some working from branch, almost like a designated survivor kind of thing. So if you do need to come and see us, or if you go past our branch and it's closed, it's not because we're out of business. It might just be that some of our team are out on viewings or inspections or appointments, and the rest of the team are working from home. So we are open 10 till 5 on Monday to Friday. We will very soon be opening on weekends. Of course, we're available 24/7 for tenant emergencies. And we're just doing everything that we can to help the situation, to prioritise what needs to be done in tenanted properties, and to work as closely with our clients and tenants as possible. What I would ask for in return, whilst we are in the background working very hard, I would ask that from some tenants and some landlords just to have a little bit more patience, because we do anticipate that things again will start to move a little bit slower. So, in situations like that, particularly maintenance, we ask for a little patience. So 01254 790 983 remains our phone number. Our emails remain the same, sales or lettings @assuredestateagents.com. A very, very happy new year, and a big thank you to all of our tenants, our clients across the Northwest. We wouldn't have much of a business without you, and we will continue to work as hard as we can to protect your investment, to look after your property, and to move you into your dream homes. Please get in touch if we can be of any further assistance, and let's hope that we'll be back to normal as soon as possible. Take care.